Hello, Amy. Rose, welcome. Liz, hello. Press heart, hi. Judy Burns, welcome. VJ, hello. Handmade with love, thank you for being here. YMA, hello. Elizabeth, hi. Jessica, welcome. Cassie, hello. Brad, hi Brad. Carla, thanks for being here. Chelsea Joe, hello. Jerry Siller, welcome. How is everybody tonight? How was your weekend? Hi, Kristen. Hello, handsome. Hello, Lexi. How are you? Viv in Chat Talk, thanks for being here. Kevin, hello. Winnie, welcome. Vlad, hi. CA Grid Pastor, hello. How are you, Elise? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. A hurricane is going to hit Los Angeles, I've heard. I've heard tomorrow. Will Leroy be able to join? Leroy Jenkins? Hello, Aaron. Thanks for the likes, everybody. Dean, hello. Kristen, hi. Blink twice. You love me. How are you? I'm great. Sigrid, how are you? I don't know who that is. Hi, everyone. Hello. Dorian, thanks for being here. Merlene, hi. Queen Bee, welcome. Christina, thank you for the follow. I'm glad that you're doing well. What's everybody up to this weekend? What'd y'all do? Cindy, hi. Dale, welcome. Trish, hello. Enjoy your live? Well, thank you. Nihan, hello. Linzarella, hi. How are you? Watching the Weather Channel? How exciting. Hello, Amy. Everyone who's new here, click that follow button and double tap that screen while we wait for people to get in here. And drop those corgis for your boy. Everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to follow you back. Hello, Travis. How are you? You're very worried? Comment the cat. Send good vibes. Oh, comment the cat. Thanks for being here. How are you, Amy? There's a hurricane headed towards California. Yeah, how is the hurricane? Like, how is all that going? I watched Snow White and the Huntsman. It was amazing. Travis, thank you for the rose. Give me updates. I need some meteorologists in here right now. Tell me what's going on. It's bad? Is it bad? So cute, thank you. So what's going on? Why is it bad? How bad is it? How bad is it going to be? Nothing yet, but we get one of those alert things on my phone and gave me a heart attack. Rate me out of 10, Gavin. Do you follow me? If you follow me, you're 10. If you don't follow me, 9 max. It's heading towards Vegas and Arizona. Gavin, thank you for the follow. There you go, Gavin. Now you're 10. 3 Howling, hello. 3 Howling Huskies. I hooked up with this guy 4 minutes ago or 4 months ago. And I've been talking since, but not consistent. Do you think he likes me? We live 4 hours apart. You live 4 hours apart, so 4 M, is that months? I'm assuming months. You hooked up with a guy 4 months ago, and you've been talking but not consistent. Do you think he likes me? We live 4 hours apart? Probably not that much. User 32. If it's not consistent. Like, it's okay for things to not be consistent before you meet, but after you meet and it's not consistent, red flag. No rain or wind yet. Tomorrow's supposed to be bad. I know, I've heard tomorrow's supposed to be really bad. How are you, Lex? Lou, thank you for the follow. My brother Chris is in Vegas, and my cousin is in Arizona. Hi, Stacy. Tammy, thanks for the rose. Yeah, I didn't look into the hurricane. I vaguely saw something about it losing most of its force by the time it gets to California, but I haven't been keeping track. You know, I'm not a weatherman. Robin, hello. Tammy, thank you for the rose. Hello, Beth. Samuel, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it so much. Bojingle Sapphire, hi. Yeah, I was gonna get on earlier, but I was making a video. Thank you for the wait, Samuel. My intentions were to get on at like 10:30. Yeah, it's been downgraded, but still way more rain than we're prepared for. So the wind isn't going to be bad. You're good on the wind. It's just the rain. Y'all don't know how to handle rain. Is that what's happening? Working now. Hello, Gus. Jennifer, hi. Django, welcome. Alpha User 22, thanks for being here. Samuel, thanks for all those cat paws. And I hope the weather will not be bad at the other states. I will pray for you guys. Nikki, hi. Speaking of Nikki, I feel like our Australian Nikki came in here the other night and didn't even say hello. How are you, Janice? Or did I imagine that? The wind will be a lot, but it sounds like nothing as bad as originally talking. Louise, thank you so much for making that Corey shake its ass. I followed you back. I appreciate it. And thanks for clicking the little heart person. Let's see, who clicked the little heart? Samuel, thanks for clicking my little heart. Cynthia, hello. Why don't men ask women out for dates instead of just wanting hookups? Well, Pamela, all humans like to make that sweet love. You know, making sweet love is the reality of being a human. So, you know, one person's hookup is another person's forever. And it is what it is. There's no way to force a hookup person to be a forever person. Janice, thank you for the finger hearts. You know, and there's no way to force a forever person just to be a hookup. You know, some people are going to see the value in you, and some people aren't. That's life. Doing great. Hola. Hello. Men are also biologically made to spread their seed. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all about that. I feel like that's an excuse cheaters use to justify male cheating. I think we are meant to be monogamous. Pamela, thank you for the roses. Can't force nothing with nobody facts. Yes, respect though. Thank you for the roses, Pamela. What do you think about men being able to emotionally detach easier than women? No. I think emotional detachment has to do with psychology. Cluster B personality disorder people are able to detach emotionally easier than a healthy person. Dismissive avoidant people are detached easier. So it has to do what's up here instead of what's down there for emotional detachment. You know, emotional detachment is hard for me. You know, like it takes me, like it doesn't matter how long the relationship was. Like even if the relationship was like 2 months long, it's still going to take me at least a month to detach emotionally from that. You know, and I'm a man. And some women will have a new boyfriend a week after the breakup. You know, it has to do with personality disorders. It has to do with attachment styles more so than being a man or woman when it comes to emotional detachment. It's also an accepted anthropological logic. It's in their DNA. Yeah, like here's the thing is like, I'm team psychology. I'm not team, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? That's why I'm the animal. My ex ghosted me after a year and a half of long distance. He says he wants to be with me yet and blocks me. My ex ghosted me after a year and a half of long distance. He says he wants to be with me, yet blocks me. Yeah, Madison, that sounds like red flag vibes. For sure. Smile. Chucky doll, hello. Yeah, I just feel like humans have evolved, you know? I don't believe in judging humans based on just strictly our biology, you know? I'm team psychology over team biology. And I feel like we've evolved and we're sophisticated and we have a conscience now and we have empathy now. We have morals in a way that we didn't have. I feel like we evolved into having empathy. You know, like I have my own theory. This is mine. Like, this isn't anything I've ever read. Like, I have my own theory that people with low empathy are just an unevolved version of a human, you know? Like, they are their biology, and that's why they cheat and they're polyamorous, because, oh, the men has to spread their seed. They haven't evolved. You know, like, they got the unevolved DNA that is just, I'm human, procreate. You know, that's all there is to them. I'm human, procreate, provide, procreate, provide, procreate. You know, like we're more than that now. You know, it's 2023. We've evolved from our caveman days. I left my ex after 16 years. My kids and I are safe. Why do you think people stay with partners that they know are bad for them? Well, Madison, I got some good news for you. I just posted a video on that. I like to think that too. But men keep proving me wrong. Well, the men that you're going after are proving you wrong, which I have a video coming out about that tomorrow. So partners stay with people they know that are bad for them. And we'll mix this in with Linzarella's question because they kind of go together. You know, she doesn't have a question, but a statement. Men keep proving her wrong. And then you ask, why do people stay with partners they know are bad for them? It's abandonment wounds. We chase after the people who don't want us when we have abandonment wounds. Abandonment wounds comes from instability in love and emotional readiness in our childhood. You know, there is an instability in our parents' presence. You know, if we wanted love, we had to earn love. We had to prove that we were worthy of love as children, and we bring that into our adulthood. So instead of accepting the people who already want us and already love us, we go after the person who doesn't love us, who doesn't want us. We have to prove ourselves to them. You know, and it's not necessarily like, oh, there's two people. One of us wants me, and this person doesn't. So I'm going to go for the one who doesn't. It's not necessarily that all the time. But a lot of the time, your DMs could be filled of very attractive people that you just don't feel a spark with. And the reason you don't feel a spark is because they're healthy and they're not triggering your abandonment wounds. And then this person who, this person maybe not be as much as your type as this person, but they're a little too distant. So you get more excited when they're there. You know, these are your abandonment wounds being triggered. But it could be something as simple as this person is the only person there. The person who doesn't give you a lot of attention is in and out, like a wave, getting you addicted, is there. Because you're not healthy, you're not turned off by that behavior, and you should be. You should be turned off by behavior that's hot and cold. So when you're in a relationship with somebody like this, who is hot and cold, you develop a trauma bond with them over time. Over time, you get addicted to the highs and lows, just like a drug, just like alcohol, anything along those lines. You're in a relationship with them. Their behavior is consistently hot and cold, not consistently there. They're in and out. They're with their friends. They're not texting you. They're not updating you. They come home. Oh, I feel relief because you were ignoring me all night. So that trauma bond is why that's why people stay with bad people. And that's why you go after people who are bad for you. Madison and Lindsrella. It's because they're triggering your abandonment wounds. You know, it's important to be able to see behavior in somebody that isn't going to be right for us, that isn't going to be right for our happiness in a relationship, and be turned off by that, no matter how much their appearance turns us on. According to my genetic anthro professor, we have not evolved. We have not evolved from that. Hey, sweetheart, hope you're doing all right. Well, Amanda, thank you. My focus on me and my children. I'm going back home. Hello, Reginald. It's programmed in men's DNA to spread their seed of survival of the species. Yeah, like obviously we're programmed to procreate, but I don't buy that. Well, men can sleep around because they can have infinite amount of children in a year, and women can only have one. I don't buy that. I buy that as an excuse. Like, obviously we're wired to make more of us, like anything on this planet, but I don't buy into men are supposed to get 365 women pregnant a year. You know, there are more women on the planet than men, but not 365 women to every one man. You know, so I don't buy it. I don't buy it. My ex moved me to 3 states over, only to divorce me 6 months later. Hello, Sonia. Elise, how are you? What advice would you give on how to leave and let go of those bad people? Well, you kind of have to rip the Band-Aid off. Like, once you see the behavior patterns, and once you've tried to communicate your needs and you've realized that they don't care, that your needs are never going to be met, like, that's the important part. Is you can try when you're already in it. It's important before you just give up on somebody, before you give up on a relationship, try to communicate your needs, you know, try to communicate what you're not getting in the relationship, and also ask them as well what they need in the relationship, and try to give that to each other first before you give up. And if you're giving them their needs and they're still not reciprocating, bring it up again of like, look, we had this conversation. I've been putting the effort for your needs and it's not being reciprocated. I need these things, or I need to go find somebody who's willing to give me these things, because these are the things that make me feel happy. These are the things that make me feel loved and wanted and desired. And, you know, if you're not going to give me to them, I need to go find somebody who will. And if they're like, well, then go find them, then go find them. You know, at that point of the ultimatum is you need to be willing to walk away. So you have a choice. Either walk away or learn to accept that you'll never have your needs met. Like, those are your choices. Either stick with this person and not have those needs met, or leave. And after that relationship, again, it's important to look in the mirror, figure yourself out, figure out what you want, figure out what you don't want. And in the future, you see those things early on. When you learn about attachment theory, you see poor communication skills early on. Now, I don't judge people's communication skills until we've met, until we've had a date. You know, once we've met in person, once we've had a date, it's off to the races. You know, next stop is relationship. That's when I'm going to start judging you, is once we've met, now show me your communication skills. Show me how you are in a relationship. And if they're poor communicators, if they disappear all day after you've met, you're out of there, Madison. I'm a survivor. I go out. I never knew what a trauma bond was. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Linsrella. I do have some of those. Good night. Thanks for being here, handsome. Oh, thank you. How to leave everything behind, start over. He got everything, but I got my peace back. Well, Kiki, that's awesome. Hello, Katie. How are you? Hello, Super Ken and Love Rangers. I hope everyone has a good day. Well, thank you, Shell Rides. Angela, thanks for the follow. Pack a bag, leave, then you can go back with the family. Get the rest of your stuff. Using anthropology to excuse being a garden tool doesn't fly. Facts. I've tried communicating and being attentive to him, but nothing's worked. Not even couples counseling. Well, there you go. The next step is ultimatum. And you have to mean it. Ultimatum is the final step. The final step is ultimatum. Compromise should always come first. He had great advice and a big heart. How do you get to acceptance? That they'll never change? Well, you don't really have a choice, because that's reality. You know, you can accept reality or not. That's none of my business. That's up to you, Madison. You're stuck in that mindset. After you get out of the situation, you'll feel better. M. King, hello. If you leave, it may give him a wake-up call too. I just up and left my husband while he was out at work, took my son and drove to my mom's. That stuff is gone. He's already ghosted me. I know the relationship is done, but I'm nervous to go back to his place to collect my things. Well, bring somebody with you, Madison, if you're nervous. Bring a friend or a family member, you know? Bring somebody that you know he would behave around. Thanks for likes, everybody. Lena, welcome. Aaron, hi. Branley, welcome. My husband keeps being vague about my stuff. Was been. How do I let him know I'm coming to get my things without him acting out and just throwing outside? Again, you could. Do you have like a brother? Do you have a friend that you can bring over with you? Have them knock on the door. Is it okay if he doesn't like fancy dinners and loud places? We only watch movies and talk at his place? That's okay. Being overstimulated by loud noises could be like he could have autism. Jamie, it is what it is, you know? That's up to you. Are you willing to sacrifice fancy dinners and loud places for the rest of your life? That's a choice to make. That's a choice to make if he is not comfortable with those things. And, you know, like you could find a compromise. Like, okay, I know not to go to loud places or have fancy dinners with you, but I still enjoy those things. So I'm going to do those things with my friends or with my family from time to time. You could find a compromise, but if you're not willing to have that compromise, then let him go. You look nice. Well, thank you. He's told me about 6 different things. That's about it. You can get a police escort too. There you go. I'm sitting at the base clinic waiting to... How are you, Anna? I took my brother. Hello, Caleb. At this point, I've just accepted my life has been erased. Izzy, thank you for the rose. Waiting to get stitches and a cast out on my foot. Anna, what did you do to your foot? The thing is, I'm in the military and I can't get to where he is. I'd have to take leave to get stuff. Well, I'm assuming your things will be fine. Like, I'm assuming that you'll have time. Everybody's different, you know, everybody's level of crazy is different. You know, you could get the text of like, hey, come get your stuff, which is a win in a way because it isn't him getting angry and throwing all your stuff out, you know? That sounds like he probably boxed it up for you. My life with my ex feels like a bad dream. I know so much. We're both introverted, and he was in the Marines, so it's understandable. Well, there you go. I thought my husband has autism. Eventually, it didn't matter because of how mean he was to me. So when I've asked him to send me my things, he's just threatened to throw it out. Mandy, thank you so much for clicking the little heart person. Well, it seems like he's in no rush to get rid of your things, Madison, so I guess just wait until you have an opportunity to go get it. Part of a wing fell off and hit me in the leg and practically pierced my foot. A wing? Like from a plane? Mandy, thanks for the little heart person. Adam, hi. Vazira, welcome. How are you? Is dating the same as no label? Or can you define dating? I would define dating as going on dates. Jeff, thank you so much for making that Corey shake its ass. I followed you back. I would define dating as going on dates. You know, it's. But I guess in this world is a label. You know, I guess like going on dates is, oh, we're seeing each other. Dating would be there's a label. A whole an airplane wing fell on your foot. How are you? Beauty hacks? I'm great. How are you? Jeff, thanks for the follow. What if we were just meeting at his place? Is that dating? Yeah, we'll say seeing each other. We'll call going on dates seeing each other, and we'll call a label dating. Hello, Amber. Joshua, welcome. Leanna, hello. Hello, Dorothy. User 20, hi. T, welcome. Justin, hello. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome, Linzarella. Ellen, thank you for the likes. Misty, hello. Kim, welcome. JL, hello. Moles 1970, hi. Are you okay? I'm great. Coffee, dogs, and swimming. How are you? Hello, Ellen. Whoa, welcome. Laura, hello. Wendy, hi. I am very tired though. How long have I been live? I'll stay on for 30 more minutes. Am I crying? Yes, I am crying. Hello, Marielle. Pageant House Queens, hi. How are you? I like your face. I feel like you are a kind person. Well, thank you, but I'm evil. Do I have a leather jacket? I do have a leather jacket, Allie, but I don't have a leather jacket in here. Thank you for the advice. You're welcome, Madison. Or Eli. Would you be okay with your girlfriend talking to their ex on the phone saying it was as friends? No, I wouldn't. I thought you just got on. I don't do friends with exes. Sorry about the typos and the autocorrection. You're fine, Linzarella. Dana, hello. Friends with exes are a no. Ain't no way. Stephanie, hi. Why? Because water is wet. That's why. Smelly Nelly, welcome. Don't say that. I know you're kind. Jake Smith, hi. How are you, Smelly Nelly? Maybe I'm kind, maybe I'm evil. User 21, hello. Luis, thank you for the likes. What'd you say? I missed it. Kim, hello. The last question I asked, that was asked. 9 times out of the 10, they still have feelings for them, and that's why they're talking. One of them, 10 times out of 10, one of them has feelings. You know, Alyssa Ann, hi. 10 times out of 10, at least one person has feelings in a male-female friendship, let alone an ex. Once you cross that bridge, y'all can't even be friends, you know? Once you've slept with each other, the opportunity for friendship is out of there. You know, like if we're crossing that line, it's either forever or we're splitting up one day. Patty, thank you for the finger hearts. So choose carefully who you sleep with. If you would rather have this person as a friend for the rest of your life or risk losing them, you know, sleep with them or don't sleep with them. Caroline, hello. So sad but true. You know, people keep exes in their life for supply collecting. That's all they're doing. They're just collecting supply. They're having people as backups, as back burners in case their next person doesn't work out. That's all it is. Carlin, how are you? They're just a source of supply. You know, so many people will hang out with a man or a woman that they're not even attracted to just because they know that their friend is attracted to them and it feels good to them to be with somebody that wants them. Esteban, welcome. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Kind of high. 100. Like you're not fooling me. You know, nobody chooses to be friends with somebody of the opposite sex. They settle for it. They settle for friendship. They don't choose friendship. It feels good to be one and also to be near someone you want. Marco, hello. Adam, welcome. Cake Pop, thank you for being here. Raya, hello. Every guy friend I've had wanted to get with me. That's how it goes. What's poppin', Ken? Adam, I'm just chilling. What's poppin' with you? That's how it goes, Ellen. You know, we all learn very, very soon that one person wants the other, always. NJ here 04, how are you? Like I don't trust people who refuse to see that. If I'm talking to a girl and she fights me tooth and nail on male friends, respectfully, it's not gonna work out. You know? Like that relationship's not working. Like I can't date a girl who's oblivious to it. I just don't like feeling like I'm competing with that girl. Well, that's his ex. That's weird. Beauty hack suitor. That's weird in general. Let alone friendship. You know, like let's ignore the fact that it's a female friend. It's his ex. It's a trust issue on humanity, Anna. You know? Like it's the reality of the world we live in. Hello, Nikki. Is it a red flag if your boyfriend doesn't let you see his phone? It's at the very least hot pink flag. I would be, if people act weird about their phone in general, that's a red flag. Yeah. Stay humble, Ken. Have a good day. God bless. Well, thank you, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. I've definitely have been betrayed. They might be doing it on the low. If they're still friends, he might be cheating. Yeah, but even if he's not, the opportunity is always on the table. That's the problem. That's the problem with being friends with somebody you've slept with, is the opportunity is always on the table. Like there's a reason they're keeping each other in their lives, you know? Danica, hello. It's always a just in case, you know? Just in case the moment presents itself. It's so much easier to sleep with somebody you've already slept with before. How's your day, Superman? It was great, Danica. How was your day? Girly, hi. Andrew, welcome. Double X, welcome. Any tips for third grade? It was busy, very hectic. I got a lot done though. Hello, Hazel. Caretaker, welcome. Thank you so much for making that cool. He shake its ass. Tiffany, I appreciate it so much. Good luck with everything. Have a nice night. Well, thank you, Smelly Nelly. Christina, hi. Hi, and welcome. Kiara, hello. Understanding human psychology is not a trust issue. It's just reality. Anna. Kiara, how are you? Jay, welcome. Noah Energy, hello. You know, it's not a trust issue to know that 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, the next number is 1. That's not a trust issue. It's a pattern. It's recognizing a pattern. Not everyone is the same. Okay, again to the pattern. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 5. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I can safely guess the next number is 1, even though that there's a 5 in there somewhere. That's pattern recognition. There's always an exception to the rule, but the exception does not make the rule. The pattern makes the rule. Sure, there's a 5 in the 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 5 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I can safely guess the next number is 1. And sometimes I'll be wrong, but 99% of the time it's going to be a 1 after that too. Mia Moore, hello. Should I delete my ex's Hulu profile now? I'm scared if I do it, it'll put up another roadblock for me. Get your stuff first. Have I been ghosted before? Not really. Like, I consider ghosting as like things are really good, then all of a sudden, where did they go? Like, I haven't been ghosted in the sense that things are great and then what happened? You know, like, I've been ghosted in the sense of like, oh, whatever happened to that one girl? That has happened. But never like, oh, things are definitely great. What the fuck happened? What? Like, they just dropped off the face of the earth. I've never had that. I care about the few exes I'm still friends with. I roll. But I would never cross that line with them. Well, they would cross the line with you. And that's exactly the point, Anna. Just because you wouldn't doesn't mean that they wouldn't. And that is the issue with people who put on blinders to male friend girlfriends. It's like, oh, I would never, but they would. You know? They would though. And that's the problem. We can't be naive to the fact that one person wants the other person at all times. Nobody chooses to be friends with somebody of the opposite sex. They settle for it. They settle for friendship. They don't choose friendship. You know, like they're in your life because they like you. You know, and they're only their friend because you won't allow them to be more. That's reality. You know, and things happen all the time. People get SA'd all the time. So being naive puts you at risk for things like that. So it's fine to have friends that are guys. It's fine to have friends that are girls. But you can't be oblivious to the fact that one person wants the other at all times. Because that's when shit happens that are very unfortunate. We have to be safe. That's what I'm thinking too. It's ironic because my buddy goes by Ken. Hello, Ken. How are you? Ghosted, and then they try to come back. Ghosting and coming back. If they come back, it's not a ghost. You know, like, I mean, kind of. If it's a ghost, if you try to communicate with them and they're just not responding, that's a ghost. And then they come back, then yeah, coming back from the dead, being a zombie, for sure. I hear you, Ellen. If they kind of just like, you never hear from them again mid conversation, and then they come back, yeah, being a zombie. You're lucky talking about ghosting experience. Lord Skylar, hello. Super sleepy tonight, hi. But I wouldn't consider it ghosting if like things weren't super serious and they kind of just disappeared and then they came back. I don't consider that ghosting and coming back. Ghosting is like things seem pretty serious and then they just drop off the face of the earth. And you text them and you're like, what's going on? And they don't respond. Like, that's ghosting. Madison, thanks for the follow. I have not had professional teeth whitening, but thank you, Mimi. But even if they would, I would never let it happen. If they tried, I would cut them off. But that's fine if it's your friend. It's not fine if your ex. It's weird. It's weird, Anna. It's weird being friends with your ex. Close the chapter. Move on. You know, they're not doing anything for your life. They're not doing anything for your relationship. Move on. I'm still messing with my coworker. Almost says no. You're wicked handsome. Thank you. I tried to ghost and he kept texting, so I text which one are you, and he didn't take a hint and still text. Damn. That's rough. I just tell him you're not into him. Still leaving the opportunity to present itself. Facts. Do you think women put effort in this dating generation? Like, should guys message first? It doesn't matter who messages first. It just matters that two people like each other. You know, I feel like people think too much into who should message first. You know, who should say good morning first? Who should say good night first? Who should say this? Who should slide into whose DMs? Who should make the moves? Who should ask the other person on a date? Like, it doesn't matter. You know, if both of you like each other, that's all that matters. You'll make it work. You know, if only one of you likes the other person, then it's going to be frustrating, you know? It's frustrating if only one person's into it. But if my dream girl asked me on a date, I wouldn't be like, I can't do it because she asked me. She's the female and she asked me. Now I can't go on a date with her. I would be like, yeah, let's go. I think I made this one guy mad, but I seriously thought my message sent and it didn't. So I don't know. He hasn't responded back since. I always come back to you. I just don't want to feel like I'm chasing a man. Well, if you feel like you're chasing, then pull back a little bit. Never chase. Why do you feel like you're chasing? Just because you're sending a message? People also overthink the double texting rule. Facts. Text as much as you want. If you like them, then why would it, if you like them, why would it matter? Exactly. If they like you, why would it matter? You know, again. Oh no, this 10 out of 10 baddie who I want to marry sent me 3 texts in a row. No, I can't do it. Ew, now she's gross and has cooties because she sent me 3 texts in a row. No healthy person would ever do that. Unhealthy people do that. Unhealthy people are like, I just got the ick. They sent me 3 texts in a row. You don't want that person. You don't want that person anyway. Never chase your word. But if the double texting thing, because good morning texting didn't get a good morning. The double texting because I said good night and didn't get a good morning. Well, maybe you woke up first. Like we just text. We can't play these games. Because if you play games, they're gonna play games. And if both of you are playing games, then you're never gonna talk. You're never gonna go on a date because both of you are playing games. Just if you wake up first, if you wake up even second, it doesn't matter. Look at your phone. Oh, I didn't get a good morning text. Let me text them good morning. It's that easy. The moment you're like, I'm not going to say good morning because they didn't say good morning, and it says they were active on their Instagram 30 minutes ago, that's when the relationship starts to crumble. Just say good morning. Gotta go. The nurse is coming. Goodbye, Anna. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a good rest of the night too. Like, the relationship's gonna crumble once you start playing texting games. Just text the person. Just see what they're up to. You know, like, you're gonna know if they're into you based on the effort they put into seeing you. That's what we want to pay attention to, not who's texting who first. Is this person actually trying to see me? Or when I try to meet up with them, are they always making excuses? You know, is this person always trying to make an excuse while I'm trying to see them? Are they always complaining about how much time they spend with me? Like, oh, I just spent the past 3 days with you. You know, and they're complaining like they did a favor by spending time with you. That's when you know, get the fuck out of there. Manny, thank you for the follow. But who texts who first, it doesn't matter. It's about the effort into making the relationship a relationship. Ask a guy to text me first since I always do. The response was, but I answer you. Facts though, Bree. Like, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who texts who first. It matters, are you making an effort to see each other in person? That's what matters. Just send a text. I thought mine was, but he's stepping up. And if you do feel like things are kind of dry and they're not responding, then pull back. You know, I also live by the rule: if they pull back, I pull back. Like, I'm never chasing. Like, if I text you and you take like all day to text me back, then my responses are going to get slower too. You know, like, if you're not there, I'm not going to be there. You know, I'm not going to be texting you every single hour if you're not texting me every single hour. You know, it's just, I'm gonna match your energy, but I'm still going to say good morning. I'm still going to say good night. But it's so when I say match the energy, I don't necessarily mean like a tit for tat, because that's kind of what I just described. But that's not what I mean. Is like if we have good morning, good night, and like we're talking back and forth really fast throughout the week, and then like Saturday comes around, because that's usually when the red flags start popping up as the weekend. Is like throughout the week they were great at talking, and then Friday night comes and it's like, where'd they go? You know, they kind of just disappeared. That's when I will pull back a little bit. Like, if it's like 9 p.m. on a Friday and you sent me a text and I sent you a text and you just disappeared, I'm not going to stay up and wait for your good night text. I'm just going to fall asleep. And I'll send you a good morning text, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for you. And then the next day I'll probably be a little distant and let you pick up the slack a bit. Madison, it is. I'm TikTok's boyfriend for a living. Brian, hello. New business idea. You offer good night / morning text. Well, matching the energy is is going to tell you all you need to know. You know, we don't match the energy when it comes to good morning, good night, but we do match the energy when it comes to effort. You know, like I'm not going to put in all the effort to try to talk to you. You know, like I'm not going to put in all the effort to try to have a conversation. Like if I'm trying to have a conversation and you're responding with dry, like, oh, like cool, thanks, bet. Like I'm just going to stop responding. I'm going to leave you on red if the responses are dry. Because you're not giving me any energy. So I'm going to match your energy for sure. Like why? Why try to talk to somebody who clearly isn't trying to talk to me? No, you're fine, Madison. Radio silence gets some every time. Don't be so available sharing. That's toxic. That's playing games, is pretending you're too busy for them. Brian, hello. I don't condone ignoring people, but I do condone leaving dry text on red, you know? Emmy, hello. Please, thank you for the shares. Welcome. I usually am too busy. Well, communicate that. Sherry, communicate that you're going to be busy. Erica, hi. But seeming unavailable, ew, gross. Don't be so available. I will disappear from your life so fast. You know, like that's another thing, is like I am available and I want somebody who's available. Like just because like I leave your dry text on red doesn't mean you can't text me and be like, oh, what are you doing? And I'll immediately respond, you know? I'm not going to pretend that I'm unavailable and not be so available. That's gross. That's ick. Pretending and not being so available is an ick, you know? I want a response. You're too fine. I love your advice. Well, thank you. This generation is so concerned with how they're perceived rather than their true intentions, facts. I wish things could be like old times where we just drew our spicy pictures and sent them on a pigeon. Dating feels like a chore nowadays. Thank you so much for the little kiss on the cheek. Dating is really easy. You know, if it's feeling like a chore, they're not the one. Daniel, thank you so much for making that Cordy shake its ass. I just followed you. I appreciate it so much. I never know why I get left on red. I have the most interesting responses. And saying you're too busy or driving is like... You can communicate that you're going to be busy, but I hate the advice of don't seem so available. Like, that's such dismissive, avoidant bullshit, narcissistic advice. What are your thoughts on spicy pictures? We love them. Yeah, like, not seeming so available is toxic as fuck. And it's a turnoff to healthy people. You know, it's a turnoff for me. If I ask you a question or I send you a text and I don't hear from you and within an hour, I get turned off. You know? I'm like, ew. Like that's different than like having a conversation that you don't respond to immediately. But like not seeming so available is just it feels like game playing to me, and it's not what I'm down for. You know, like again, like I don't judge people like this until we've met. When we're getting to know each other, it's whatever. You know, we're trying to figure out each other's life. We're trying to figure out each other's schedules. We're trying to figure out if each of us are in it, if both of us are emotionally available. Like during the talking stage, I don't judge any of this. But once we've actually met, I expect consistent communication. You know, I expect, hey, I'm going to be busy. I'll talk to you later, kind of thing. Or I'm going to be driving. I'll text you when I can, or talk to you when I can. That's what I expect after we've met and we're moving towards an actual relationship now. But in the talking stage, getting to know each other stage, I don't judge any of this. Dating in California is difficult. We can't debate that. Especially when they say they're gonna call you back. I've been married 8 years, open relationship. Now I want it closed because I only want one person. She doesn't. Well, damn, Alex, trying to close Pandora's box after open it. Am I tall? What do you consider tall, Marco? Manuel thinks you're tall. I'm 6'3" and a quarter. I have to find someone I vibe with and then figure out if this is the one or just start over again. But why are you not taken already? I'm focusing on business right now. I'm not focusing on dating. How handsome you are, marry me. Well, thank you, Kiara. I'm in Cali. Everyone says the same things. Lord, I'm not dating anymore. I'm safe. How's your business? Business is good, but business could always be better. Taylor, so we're building. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be going to bed soon. I'm so tired. I would get insecure, but I think communication is key in that scenario. Brandy, hi. Yeah, like if you're trying to close this up, this is an 8-year relationship. Like if you're just done with the open relationship thing, it's ultimatum time. Like you're gonna have to lose her if she's not willing to close it up. Rebecca, hi. You know, like you're gonna have to make her make a choice between you and an open relationship, and you're gonna have to make that choice too. You can't give an ultimatum unless you're willing to walk away. Do you give yourself time off, recharge your energy? I took my time off away this summer, but I'm giving it back because your boy is exhausted. So I am gonna start taking Sunday off again. I'll still go live Sunday night, but I'm gonna start giving myself Sunday off. But thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Click that follow button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram @SuperKenGaming. If you want a phone call with me or FaceTime with me, just the two of us, one-on-one. Link in the bio. Book a phone call. Book a FaceTime. But good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the follows. Sweet dreams. Goodbye. That means not having my nighttime routine. No, I'll go live at night still. Bianca, I'll still go live Sunday night, but I'm giving myself the day off. Good night. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Skylar, thank you for the follow.